So my roommate just left, which is a wonderful thing because I've been trying all day to make a video and I've never really succeeded. And hopefully, I can do it. And Cassie, I know you told me to talk slower, and so I'm going to really try. But I warn you, it's really rough because when I get excited, I speed up. And when I'm making a video, I get excited very easily. Cassie, I'm so glad you got to meet Hank and John. That seems really, really awesome. I can't wait to meet them myself. I'm going to the Nerd Fighting event in Plano, which is like November 2nd. And I'm really looking forward to that. It seems really fun. I'm bringing 2 non-Nerd Fighter friends and kind of introducing them to Nerd Fighters via this event, so it should be kind of fun and kind of interesting to see how that happens. Daryl, I'm glad you're done with school for the winter. I hope you did well in your finals and all those other things that you were doing. Lynn, I'm glad you liked your present. It made me so happy when you wrote on my wall. And I want to tell you that I did study for that test. Some. I actually woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And though I didn't get a lot of studying done at 5 o'clock in the morning, I got studying done at 6 o'clock in the morning before I went to class at 8. I know, you're thinking I'm stupid. But if I wake up at 5, I'll sleep in until 6, study at 6, get dressed at 7, eat breakfast, and go to class at 8. It's a system. Anyway, I got enough studying done. I got a lot of studying done. And then, to make it all ironic, I got to class, and Youngman looked at us and said, I'm almost ashamed to give this test. It's so easy. And we looked at each other like, there's no way Youngman's going to make this test easy. He gave us tons and tons of notes. But he did indeed make it ridiculously easy. Like, I could have taken this test in 7th grade and still gotten an A. I didn't have to touch my notes. I didn't have to do anything. I was almost angry how easy it was. Like, I did all that work for nothing. I did all that not studying and all that stressing out for nothing. I could have just relaxed, enjoyed my day, and I wouldn't have had a problem. But I won't complain too much because I ended up getting like 100 on it. Other news, I briefly mentioned last week that I have ants, and that was mostly when I was crushing them. But I will talk now about my ant infestation. Apparently the storm gets ants every year. This year's one of the worst years we've had it. And they just worked their way down the hall. I got them first about 2 weeks ago when we were painting. But since we were painting, the fumes kind of drove them out when they first came in. And they ignored us for a good while. But then a couple nights ago, and a couple nights before that, they've come back and back stronger and stronger. They attacked our cupboards first. And so they got into some food and we had to get rid of that. And then I built an ant trap, so that's not an issue anymore. Then they attacked our sink, and we had to deal with that because that was really annoying. And now they attacked the closet. And the closet's just weird. It's not like a bad thing, but I don't know why there's ants in my closet. There's no food, there's no water, there's no way to escape from my closet. They're just living in there. Maybe they like the dark. But there's ants living right now in my closet, under my tennis shoes, and under my laundry basket, and behind my drawers, sometimes in my drawers, and I keep smashing them. Maybe they'll get the hint, like they usually do, and they'll move somewhere else. I'm expecting them to head to the refrigerator next, because I see 1 or 2 over there occasionally, and so I think they might be scouting out a new location. These ants are really weird. They're kind of ADD, and I don't know why they attack random things, but they do. So that's kind of an annoying thing. Other news, past that, I changed my major this week. I actually probably changed it last week. I think I changed it Wednesday or Tuesday. But I didn't talk about it. So next week I changed my major. I am now in chemical engineering instead of biology. And I think it's going to be really cool. I started working on my classes and registration. And I went to my honors advisor and got my classes for that figured out. But I have to also go to my engineering advisor. And she's never there. Well, she's there, but when she is, she's always got a meeting going on. So I've kind of got to figure out a way to get to her office before Monday so I can use priority registration. As an honor student, I get that privilege to register before everybody else. Otherwise, I have to wait and register as a freshman, and that would just suck, because I probably won't get the classes. So, that would be bad. I think that's kind of all I have this week. I said I was going to eat Peeps, and I am going to eat Peeps this week. But I don't know if I'll have it up before this video. I doubt I will. Because, like, this morning I didn't feel so great, and I didn't want to eat like Peeps on an empty stomach because that's a bad idea. And then I went to Soul Food, which was even worse idea because, well, Soul Food's amazing. It's all the churches in the area cook for the college students, and it's just good food. And it's like $1, and they give you this big old plate of food, and you're like, oh, it feels so good. But I didn't want to eat Peeps on a full stomach either, because that'd be even worse. So now I'm trying to decide, what time I'm hungry enough to indeed eat them without being too hungry that they'll just hit bottom and have problems. And I know you're probably betting that I won't do it at all. But I will do it eventually. If my roommate doesn't come home again for a while, she's got to come home later because she's got a ton of stuff to study, and I understand because I do too. But if she doesn't, then I will make a video tonight. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow or Thursday. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great week. And I hope that everyone's tests and stuff are going good and papers. I know Lynn has a lot of papers. I don't know Cassie's work schedule. Daryl, you're out, so I hope you're just enjoying your break and doing some fun stilty stuff. Because that seems really cool. I want to see you on stilts. Can you do that next time? Because that'd be awesome to see you on your stilts like